afternoon, everyone. My name is Samantha Catt and I'm the Volunteer Coordinator for the North of England and the Helpline Manager. We officially launched our helpline in 2018. However, we have had an unofficial helpline for many years run by Beverly, our director, who used to take telephone calls from people asking about the inquest process and to arrange support at court. As you can imagine, most people have never been to an inquest or have even heard of one before. So when someone has died, to be told an inquest may be required is a lot of information to process. They often have no idea of what that means or what is going to happen on the day. Being given this information at one of the most traumatic times in someone's life can be very difficult to absorb. They may be grieving for their loved one, have all of their affairs to put in order, and then to be told the death has been referred to the coroner and an inquest may be required is a lot of information to process at a very difficult time. We also know how busy the coroner's office is, so we can alleviate some of that pressure placed upon them. And if they signpost people to our helpline initially, it gives us an opportunity to support people at a much earlier stage of the inquest process and gives them a much better understanding of what to expect and where they might be able to gain support. We support everyone attending an inquest and can answer generic questions about the coronial process. We offer emotional and practical support. We can also organise for volunteers to support at court on the day of an inquest if we have a service in that area. We also signpost to any appropriate bereavement support service if required. Our original helpline team were trained in York in March 2018. We had 15 volunteers and we now have a team of 22. Our helpline team volunteers were initially court volunteers who continued to support at court for 2 days a month as the usual requirement, as well as they are able to commit to 1 shift per week on the helpline. We ask our helpline volunteers to attend further 2 days training to equip them with the knowledge and confidence to answer sometimes some very complex calls that are made to the helpline. During the first 8 weeks of the COVID pandemic, the helpline volunteers were asked to support bereaved families in the Greater London area. They did an amazing job under very difficult circumstances. It was a very dynamic situation with processes and procedures changing almost daily, and being the first point of contact for many families who often had been bereaved within an hour of their contact with us was a huge challenge, one the volunteers rose to admirably. They were absolutely brilliant. On average, we received approximately 100 calls per month. The helpline team hold regular team meetings via video at the moment, obviously. To ensure that volunteers are well supported and informed, we share best practice and learning from any complex calls we've received. Our helpline is open 6 days a week, Monday to Friday, 9 AM to 7 PM, and Saturday mornings, 9 AM to 2 PM. If you have any questions about the helpline team or would like to join us, we can be contacted by calling 0300 111 2141 or via email helpline@ccss.org.uk. We endeavour to respond to your query within 48 hours. Our service is confidential. If you have any further questions, please see our confidentiality clause on the CCSS website for further information. Thank you.